In this week's show, it's Education Preparation, helpful resources in the College and Career Center.
A twist on tradition, unique Thanksgiving dishes.
Giving thanks, what are you thankful for?
And cultural celebration, a check-in on cultural night.
Good morning, Chantilly. I am Anubhav Sur.
And I'm John Kaminsky. Today is Tuesday, November 26, 2024.
And here are your morning announcements. Girls basketball has a home scrimmage against Fairfax tonight. Freshmen play at 5, JV at 6:15, varsity at 7:30. Then we're off for Thanksgiving break. We'll be back at school on Monday.
Boys basketball has a home game against Falls Church on Tuesday. Freshmen play at 4:30, JV at 5:45, and varsity at 7:30. The girls team plays at Falls Church on Tuesday. Freshmen at 4:30, JV at 5:45, and varsity at 7:30.
JV boys wrestling has a jamboree at Annandale at 6 o'clock on Wednesday. Boys basketball has an away game against Mount Vernon on Wednesday. Freshmen at 4:30, JV at 5:45, varsity at 7:30.
Girls basketball has a home game against Mount Vernon. Freshmen at 4:30, JV at 5:45, and varsity at 7:30. The Chargers Unified Special Olympics basketball team will hold an informational meeting on Tuesday, December 3rd during CC1 in the Sub-School 3 conference room. Please email Mr. Corpuz at vvcorpuz@fcps.edu for a pass. Now, if you're a junior, you know college visit season is in full swing.
Nicole and Will have more.
According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, 61.4% of high school students went on to college. Compared to years past, these numbers have been rising steadily. To get a head start in college planning for juniors, we went to your peers and your college and career specialist, Ms. Rodriguez, to get more information.
I think that juniors should be focusing on the course selection that they will be completing with their counselors next year. Around the time frame of January and February, they will be meeting with their counselors to select the classes for next year. So having an idea of what classes to be taking to finalize the senior year.
Next year, I'm planning on taking AP Environmental Science and Oceanography to help get a jump start on my classes for college.
I'm obviously going to be taking leadership, and I'm also going to take entrepreneurship to DE because in that class you get to create your own business and stuff. So I've already started to kind of plan out my wedding business for the future. I'll definitely be tweaking it a bit, but I definitely want to take that next year.
I haven't started looking at scholarships quite yet because it has really only just now come up, but I do need to start looking soon.
The way juniors can find scholarships is through my weekly email that comes out to the junior and senior class. Another tip where seniors or juniors can find scholarships is on the university site that they are looking for. My biggest tip for juniors is for them to push themselves in a way where they are selecting any courses or classes or even attending a club, any way that they can just enhance themselves this year, beginning next year as well.
College and career planning will have more information for juniors as the year goes on. It's an ongoing process that involves regular meetings with your counselors to make sure that you're on the right track. This has been Nicole Zhang and Will Mazleski for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
If you're struggling to get into Naviance, contact your counselor for help.
I'm a sophomore, so I don't have to worry about that until later.
John, I'm going to change the subject. Do you eat pizza and sushi at Thanksgiving, or are you basic?
Who says Thanksgiving has to be with turkey? Students at Chantilly mix things up with their own families.
I'll do something with plant-based meat, like a Beyond Meat, something like that. Since it's fake meat, in our house we call it feet. So I'll make some kind of typically maybe a meatloaf, but more of a feet loaf. It's kind of a running joke.
My whole family doesn't like turkey, so instead of having turkey every year, we just make pork chops.
Normally I eat Filipino food since my dad's Filipino, so we have things like tocino, chicharron,
Tosilog, anything ube.
I usually have Watergate salad for Thanksgiving, which I don't remember exactly what's in it, but I know it has like pistachio pudding mix and pineapple.
My family, they're all carnivores basically, so the meat alternative is more of a me thing. But we've never really eaten a lot of meat anyways.
Like during COVID, since my grandparents, they live kind of far away, so since we couldn't see them, we'd like try and share food since, they're in like Kansas and stuff.
It was my mom's idea because she's the one who cooks our dinners.
I think it started like a long time ago in my family. It was just like a tradition, and we just kind of kept it going.
Whether it's authentic dessert or pork chips, Thanksgiving is all about fun and family. Well, this has been Husnia Rahmani and Johnny Fernandez for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
2 days from Thanksgiving, more people are looking back on what they're thankful for.
What does being thankful mean to me? I think it means like appreciating the people around you and just being happy with the people you surround yourself with.
It's like celebrating like everything that like you kind of like look over. Like you don't really like take it for granted unless you like really think about it.
Thankful means being grateful for what you have.
Grateful for is the friends that I have and the people I have in my life and family and just the vibe that they give off.
My family.
Thankful means being grateful for what you have and just for being alive.
Those are some pretty heartwarming answers. This has been Sabir Smith-Bay and Trude Nair for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
Cultural Night is coming up. Jenna and Nyla have more.
Chantilly showcases all their different cultures through Cultural Night. Let's take a look at how you can participate.
So essentially, the reason why we have Cultural Night is to basically highlight all the different cultures that we have at Chantilly to create a more united community. So at auditions at Cultural Night, it's actually really fun. It's in the cafeteria usually. We gather around and everyone just auditions, basically just displaying what they want to have for a Cultural Night, and it's really a lot of fun just to see all the different types of cultures that we have at Chantilly.
Our Cultural Night auditions are on December 12th after school in the cafeteria. And if you have like any performances you would like to do, it could be like singing, it could be dancing, it could be like comedy, it could literally be any type of performance you'd like. French Honor Society last year hosted a fashion show, which was super, super cool. So anything that you think that you would like to showcase your culture, we really hope you do show up to the auditions. It's not like we're gonna like kick you guys out or anything, it's just to see like what type of performances are lined up and that like the students of Chantilly are thinking about. And at first we will go to the cafeteria, there's lots of food displays, clubs can sell their food, sell a lot of products, and after that we go to the auditorium where the actual performances happen and it's super fun, so we hope you guys show up.
If you're interested in trying out for Cultural Night, be sure to scan the QR code and fill out the form. This has been Jenna Spiritalozzi and Nyla Francis for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
I'm looking forward to seeing all the performances.
Now over to Delaney with the weekend weather report.
Thanks, anchors. I'm Delaney Brooks, here with all the highs and lows of our upcoming Thanksgiving weekend. Let's start with tomorrow. It's going to be partly cloudy. We're going to have a high of 52 and a low of 33. It's actually going to be raining on Thanksgiving. We're going to have a high of 46 and a low of 34. We're going to finish everything off on Friday. It's still raining. We still have that high of 46. This time we're going to have a low of 38. That's all for the weather. Over to Eva for the Sports Roundup.
Thanks, Delaney. I'm Eva Sia, here with all our sports team's latest scores. The girls' volleyball team is now second in the state. The team played Langley in the state final on Saturday and lost 2-3 with the final set being 13-15. We'll see you next week for another sports roundup.
Congratulations, guys. We're so proud to see a Chantilly team make it so far.
Awesome work, guys. Well, this has been John Kaminsky
and Anubhav Sur for the Nightly News, reminding you to stay positive, stay safe, and have a great day.
And we'll see you next week.